morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Good morning,
morning,
sir.
teacher.
I hope everyone is doing well. Have you all eaten your breakfast?
We are
Yes, sir.
fasting, sir.
Fasting, sir.
Yes,
Uh,
teacher. I have eaten nasi lemak.
all right. Okay. Good. Okay. So. Okay. It's okay. Anyway, before we start our lesson today, I would like someone to recite a prayer. So, Aiman, can you recite a prayer before we start our lesson? Thank you.
Yes, sir. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم افتح علينا رحمتك وانشر علينا من خزائن رحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي والحمد لله رب العالمين.
I mean, okay. Thank you, Aiman. So, I will start presenting now. Okay, so can you see the slide, girls and boys?
Yes, sir.
Alright, good. Okay, so today we are going to learn about nouns. So, what is nouns? Can anyone tell me what is noun? No? Okay, it's okay. I assume you guys still don't get it. I will explain it further in the next slide. So, nouns is a person, place, or thing. Yeah, you can see here, a noun is a person, an animal, a place, or a thing. For example, a dog, a town, a phone, a melon, an orange, an egg, a beach. Your name is also considered as a noun, as you guys are considered as writing names of people, places, day, months, and etc. It has to begin with a capital letter. For example, your name Daim for example, Daim, the D has to be in a capital letter. So here are some of the other example: Monday, Mr. John, Boston, and June. So did you guys understand what I'm saying? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, for
teacher.
now.
Yes.
Okay, so Daim, can you tell me what is a noun then?
A noun is a person, an animal, a place, or a thing. For example, such that is very common, not specific. Just like a ball, and in the other hand, for the specific one with the capital letter is used for a specific one. For example, my name Daim, starting with the capital letter D. Is that
Okay,
right?
good. Yes, that is very correct. Okay, I'm glad that you understand the lesson so far. So here are some of the questions. Here are the first question um, to test your comprehension so far. So last summer I visited. Which one do you think is the right answer? Is it London or London with the capital letter?
London with the capital letter.
All right, correct, correct. Because London is a name of place, a name of a place. Okay. All right, moving on to the next slide. So there are two types of nouns, which is singular and plural. So as you can see in this picture here, there is one plate with one apple and another plate with five apples. So can someone tell me which is singular and which is plural?
Teacher,
Yeah, Daim?
the left one is singular and the right one is plural because the left one is only one apple, but on the other hand is five apples. So the plural is the right one with the S.
All right, correct. So there's only one apple here. So an apple without an S, whereas for the next plate here on the right, there are five apples in it, and it is a plural noun because there are more than just one apple. So five apples, and it has to contain S at the end of the word apple. Okay. So most noun can be singular or plural. Singular is one, and plural is more than one. For example, a pizza singular nouns, and two pizzas with an S here is a plural nouns. Same goes for an apple, five apples, a melon, and three melons. For the plural form of most noun, you just have to add s at the end of the word. Example, bottle, bottles. You just add s here to indicate that it's a plural noun. Pen, pens. Coin, coins. Window, windows. So it's very simple. You just have to put s at the end of the word. But for nouns that end in s, double s, ch, and x sounds, you need to add es at the back of the word. For example, box. You add es, so it become boxes. Moss become mosses, potato become potatoes, and bus become buses. So is everyone clear so far?
Yes, teacher, I'm clear so far.
Yes.
Alright, good. Okay, the next one. For noun ending in f or fe, you just have to change f to v and add es. So here are some of the examples. Wolf. Wolf, you need if there are more than one wolf, it will become plural. So to make it a plural, you just have to change f to v and add es at the end of it. So it become wolf. Same goes for wife, wife, life, life, live, live. For noun that end in consonant B, C, D, and etc., any consonant letter, just add plus Y, like AY, EY, or Y. Change Y to I and add ES or S. It depends on the word. For example, day. You don't have to change anything here. You don't have to change the Y to I. You just have to add S at the end of the word. So days. Whereas for baby, you have to change the Y to I and add ES at the back, so it become babies. Here are another example. Family become families. Toy, you just need to add the S, it become toys. So it depends on the word itself. Day, babies, family, toy. Okay? So the plural form of a few nouns is different. We call these irregular nouns. So here are some of the examples for irregular nouns. Man, M-A-N, is singular, there's just one man, whereas M-E-N, man, is plural, which is more than just one man. The rest are the other example: woman, women's, foot, feet, tooth, teeth, child, children, mouse, and mice. Is that clear, boys and girls?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So there are two types of nouns. Just now there are singular and plural, but this is we're moving on to the next topic, which is countable and uncountable noun. So first I'm going to talk about countable nouns. So in English, noun can be countable or uncountable. Countable nouns are things we can count. As you can see in the picture here, the picture on the left is a cube of sugar, whereas the picture on the right here is a pile of sugar or sugar granule. So this sugar cube is countable noun, as you can count the cube, but you cannot count sugar pile like this one, as there's a lot of sugar granule in it. So this is considered as uncountable noun, but this one is countable noun. So another example of countable nouns are a burger, a tin, a banana, a sandwich, an apple, an egg. So you bear in mind that these examples are all countable nouns. So countable noun can also be singular. They often have a, an, the, this or that. This is for singular. So where's the key? There's just one key. This apple is very hard. There's just one apple. As you can see, they use the word this. This apple is very hard. So there's only one. Countable noun also can be plural. They often have the, some, this, those in front of them. So if you can see, this THIS and THESE sound the same, but it has a different meaning. So I'd like some oranges, please. Some oranges. This is plural, as the word orange contains S at the back. And those flowers looks good. Those flowers, S, flower with an S, which means there are more than just one flowers. So moving on to the next slide, uncountable noun. So as you can see here, like what I explained in the previous slide, the sugar here on the right is just a pile of sugar, so you cannot count them as there are too many of this sugar granules. So it's uncountable noun. This is countable noun. Okay, guys, remember, this picture on the left, sugar cube, is countable noun. This is uncountable noun. as you cannot count all the sugar granule in this pile of sugar. So uncountable nouns are things that we can't count. They don't usually have a plural form and an in front of them. So there's no such thing as two oils, a salt, a sugar, or three milk. There's no such thing as that. Instead, uncountable noun often have some in front of them. For example, can I have some milk in my coffee? This is the right way to say I have some milk in my coffee. And you shouldn't say can I have a milk in my coffee, since milk is uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are always used in the verb in the singular. For example, there is some rice. Is singular. There is no such thing as there are some rice. The same goes for the next example. Education is very important. Not education are very important. There are some common uncountable nouns. Material, food, ideas and feelings, group of similar things, school, subject and languages. There's a lot of example here. You guys can look at it again because I will be going to share this slide in the WhatsApp group. So these are some of the activities. Anyway, before that, is anyone clear about all this?
Yes, clear, very clear, Doctor.
All clear, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Afina, can you tell me what is the differences between countable nouns and countable nouns?
Countable nouns and uncountable nouns.
Yes.
So basically, countable nouns is something that we can count. Meanwhile, uncountable nouns is something that we cannot count, such as a pile of sugar. We cannot count the sugar granule, just like you said earlier.
All right, correct.
But,
I'm glad that you understand the lesson so far. Okay, good.
Okay.
So now we're moving to our activity for today. So for the first question, I have 3 child or children. What is the correct answer? Aiman, can you give me the correct answer for the first question?
I have 3 children, sir.
Why do you think the answer is children?
Because in the sentence it stated 3.
Okay,
So it has to be plural.
all right, correct. That is correct. Okay, the next question. I put 2 big potato or potatoes in the lunchbox. Daim, can you answer this question?
Okay, thanks, teacher. I put 2 big potatoes in the lunchbox. With the
Potatoes.
Yes, potatoes.
All right, correct. Because as you can see in the sentence here, I put two. So it's a plural noun.
Plural.
All right, correct. Okay, Rochelle, for the next question. A few men wear watches or watch?
I'm not sure, teacher.
Okay, so it's okay. I'm going to answer it for you. So for this question, a few men wear watches because of the word men, which indicate it's a plural, men. There are more than just one man. So the correct answer should be watches. Okay, so for the next question, I saw a running by. Is it mouse or mice? Afina, can you give me the answer? The correct answer for this question.
The answer is mouse, sir.
Why do you think the answer is mouse?
Because mouse is singular. It's a singular. Meanwhile, mice is a plural.
So how did you indicate there's one or two mice or more than one?
I'm not really sure, sir.
Okay.
Can you explain further?
As you can see, it's because of the word Okay? We understand?
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay. So move on to the next question. Is there a bank or some bank here?
Teacher. I would like to answer that question.
Okay, good. What
So
is the...
is there a bank here? Am I correct?
All right, correct.
Yes.
A bank here. There's no such thing as some bank here. As bank is a building, so you can count a bank. Okay. For the next question, are my friend John and Michael? Which is the suitable answer? This or this? Rochelle, can you answer this question? All right, correct. Why?
Because John and Michael are two.
All right, good. That is very correct. Okay, for the next question, who lives in? That or those house? Aiman, can you answer this question for me?
I think the answer is that, sir.
That, why?
Because it's a singular noun.
Okay, correct. There's just one house here because there's no S at the end of the word house. So the correct answer for this is that. Okay. It's the last one. So, which is countable? Can someone give me a correct answer for this? This is an open question. Anyone can answer it for me.
Sir, I would like to answer this one.
Okay, good. What is your answer, Afina?
I think the answer is chair.
Alright, you are correct. Chair is something that you can count. History is uncountable. The same goes for furniture, as there are many types of furniture, so it's uncountable. Okay, the next and the very last question. Which is uncountable? Can someone answer it for me?
Yes, I'm teacher. Can I answer it?
Yes, yes.
Which is uncountable? Cheese market man. I would like to go with cheese.
Okay, the answer is correct. But can you tell me why do you choose cheese? Why cheese is considered as uncountable now?
Because as you mentioned before in the previous slide, there was a cheese in the uncountable. So because a cheese, we cannot count cheese. Besides
Okay,
in market, we can count and also men. We also can count
alright.
men.
Alright, that is correct because cheese is a type of food and there are many type of cheese and there are many production of cheese in the world, so it's very uncountable. Whereas for market and men, it is something that you can count. Okay, so that is correct. Okay, so to sum up our lesson today, so what did you learn today? So Afina, can you tell me what did you learn today?
I have learned a lot of nouns which I have never heard before. So that's basically it.
Okay, how about the rest? Rochelle?
I learned that cheese is uncountable, teacher.
Okay, good. That is a very good answer. Okay, that is very fun. Okay, how about you, Aiman? What did you learn today?
I think that I learned that we need to identify countable and uncountable noun by reading the sentence carefully so that we know when we should use countable and uncountable noun.
Yes, good. So in order for you to know which one is uncountable or countable nouns, you need to analyze the whole sentence. Okay, you need to see whether it use any plural or any singular things in it, such as uh, an S at the end of the word, or the word to, or THESE, or THIS. So for that, you can identify which is uncountable or uncountable nouns. Okay, Daim, how about you? What did you learn today?
What did I learn today? Now I can differentiate between uncountable with countable. Very clear, very understand. I think that's all.
Okay, so dear boys and girls, did you enjoy the lesson today?
Yes, teacher,
Yes,
very
sir,
fun,
very much.
very easygoing.
Alright, I hope our lesson today can help you guys in improving your proficiency in the English language. And I think that is all from me. I will stop sharing my slide first because I need to see. Okay, so I hope everyone enjoyed the lesson and at least learn something from the lesson. And if you don't understand anything or you have any question, you can ask me personally in the WhatsApp. And I think that is all I have. I will send the attendance link in the WhatsApp group and you guys will just fill it in later, okay? So I think that is all from me. Thank you all students, boys and girls. I will see you in our next class. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Bye,
Bye.
sir.
Alright, bye everyone.
Bye. Thank you, teacher.